Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, Ethiopian government today announced a decision about the price of fuel, price of gasoline, diesel, kerosene oil, etc. in Ethiopia. Today, Ethiopians celebrated Christmas. Ethiopian Christmas was celebrated across Ethiopia, and on this day of religious gatherings. The government took this big decision, but the prices increased, could further increase reportedly. Secondly, Oromo Liberation Army conducted two operations in the last 24 hours. Its fighters entered two cities. One city is less than 100 kilometers away from Addis Ababa. OLA has shared some pictures too showing government officials captured by Oromo Liberation Army Komsa Dereba wing. Let's start, viewers. Firstly, today Ethiopians celebrated Christmas. It was 7th of January today. On this day of religious gatherings, the Ethiopian government increased fuel prices. Instead of announcing something good for the people, for the poor, the government has given the gift of fuel price increase to the poor. By the way, today I saw pictures of Ethiopian PM serving food to the needy people. This is what he does, by the way, on major national days. And on the one hand, the Prime Minister and other officials were seen helping the poor by serving them with food. And on the other hand, the government increased fuel prices. Who will suffer? Obviously, the people. The people who were being served food by the PM just for the sake of publicity, they will suffer. The government has increased fuel prices by 11%, more than 11.3% increase in fuel prices was announced by Ethiopian government today. Price of gasoline has crossed 100 birr. It's now 101.4 birr per liter. Diesel price 98.98 birr. I wrote an article around 2 to 3 months ago, I remember, on myviewsandnews.net. And I predicted, I remember, that fuel prices will cross 100 and fuel prices could be raised to 120, 130. I don't remember the exact number. I think it was around 120, 130, which I predicted. It wasn't my prediction. It was based on some discussions with people who know the in out of economy, and they shared this larger picture with me. They said, Sajid, you'll see price increase in coming months. Ethiopian government won't be able to stop the price from increase. Why? Because the government has agreed with the IMF and World Bank to reduce subsidies. The government has been giving subsidies on fuel prices. Now it is gradually cutting down subsidies. That is why fuel price is set to rise. It is rising. 101 is not going to be the final fuel price. You'll see more increase in coming months. And when fuel price increases, you see all the sectors of everyday life feel the impact of this increase. And mostly the lower classes, the most vulnerable people, they suffer. You'll see increase in fares by transporters. You'll see increase in transportation fares as well. You'll see increase in prices too, prices of commodities, because you need fuel to transport commodities. You need vehicles to transport commodities. In the end, people suffer. This decision could have been made on another day. Why on Christmas? Isn't it hypocrisy that on the one hand, state media is showing pictures of Ethiopian PM Abiy serving food to the poor, and on the other hand, the government is increasing fuel price by 11.3%. This is what happens when you sign financing agreements with IMF and World Bank. They want to recover their money. They tell you what you must do. And you have to do that because you took loan from them. You cannot say no. Secondly, Oromo Liberation Army conducted two operations in the last 24 hours today. OLA shared details. OLA is on the offensive, definitely. It's the intensity of OLA's attacks has increased. OLA is trying to clear Shoa. I told you that Shoa is the center of OLA's attacks. By OLA, I mean OLA Komsa Dereba, Jelmaro group. By the way, I did a video a few hours ago. I told you about the main Oromo politicians, 6 who will play a major role in 2025. And some viewers said, Sajid, you don't know what will happen in 2025 because you have not included OLA. I clearly said in that video that the video was only about politicians. Still, some viewers commented. I'll do a separate video on the Oromo Liberation Army, its role in 2025 in politics and security, etc. That video was specifically about politicians. OLA conducted two operations in southwest Shoa, southern Sodo, and in Waliso, Wareda, Garbo city. Around 100 kilometers away from Addis Ababa, the operations were conducted. OLA claims that its fighters entered the two cities, Harbo Alale and Garbo city. And the OLA fighters are in control of the two cities. They entered there, they carried out attacks on Prosperity Party members and militia offices, and some PP officials were taken prisoner by the Oromo Liberation Army. You can see a picture of some captured Prosperity Party members on thumbnail. This picture has been released by the Oromo Liberation Army-backed sources. OLA wants to clear Shoa because Shoa was led by front was led by Sani Nagasa. In Shoa, Sani Nagasa reportedly is supporting a campaign against OLA. And fighters aligned with Sani Nagasa are fighting Komsa Dereba fighters. That is why Jalabdi has been appointed here as Shoa Fano commander, and he's clearing the Shoa zone. And on a daily basis, we're seeing fighting between government forces and Komsa Dereba, Jalmaro group of OLA in Shoa. Thank you for watching.